Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back and thank you for supporting me. I'm Coretta. In this video, I will show you how to embroider a left chest design. Come on y'all, let's get started. For this project, I will be using cutaway stabilizer, glitter HTV, some fabric, embroidery thread, a Gildan t-shirt, embroidery scissors, and a fabric marker pen. I will leave a list of these items in the description of the video. In my last video, I showed you how I created this interlocking embroidery letters design. In today's video, I am going to stitch it out. For this project, I will be embroidering a left chest design. To get the center placement for the left chest design, I folded the shirt in half and I pressed it in the middle so that I could get the center line of the t-shirt. Then I am going to measure from the top of the collar in this area where the shoulder and the collar meet. I am going to measure from there down to the 8-inch mark and just making sure that my ruler is straight. I am going to mark this position at 8 inches. So I'm going to mark here for 8 inches and I'm using my fabric marker. And right now you can see it, but once I apply heat to it, the ink mark will go away. Next, I am going to measure from the center of the shirt to the left side about 4.5 inches over. So right where this line is, I'm just going to measure over to the 4.5 mark. So you can do about 4.5. So I'm going to mark my 4.5 mark right here. And then the intersection of both of these lines will be the center placement for my left chest logo design. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the print out of my design and I am going to place it. So the center here is going to go right here and I am going to place it on my shirt just so that I can see what the placement looks like. And if I am not satisfied with that placement, then I can just move it and change it around. So that would be the placement of my design right here. And once I am satisfied with my placement, I am just going to tape the design to the shirt so that I can use it to help me to hoop my shirt. So I'm going to tape it and then I'm going to hoop the shirt. Next, I am going to hoop the shirt in my 5x7 embroidery hoop, and I'm going to be using 2 pieces of cutaway stabilizer. When hooping the shirt, I want to make sure that I get the vertical line of my design lined up with the vertical center notches on my hoop, and I also want to make sure that I get the horizontal center arrows lined up with the horizontal lines that is on my shirt. So this is the vertical here and it's lined up, and then this is the horizontal and it is lined up. Now I have the hoop on the embroidery machine, so I'm going to get my design pulled up. My design is on a flash drive that is already inserted in the embroidery machine. To locate my design, I am going to select the USB icon. I am going to select the design to import the design. I am going to select set. I'm going to make sure that that the design is in the correct position, and it is. So I'm going to select in edit, and then I'm going to select embroidery to begin embroidering. I am going to lower the presser foot and push the green button to start. And the first stitch is going to be the placement stitch for the outer applique. So I removed the shirt from the hoop so that I can place the black glitter HTV, and I am just going to place the black glitter HTV within the placement stitch that is on the shirt, and I'm going to press it down. I placed the hoop back on the embroidery machine, and now it's going to stitch the tack down and the satin border for the outer applique. Now that the outer applique is done, I am going to stitch the placement stitch for the top applique. I have removed the shirt from the embroidery machine so that I can place my fabric, and the fabric has heat and bond light on the back, and I also removed the paper backing. And so I'm just going to place it inside of the placement stitches, which is the red thread that you see. So I'm just going to place it here, and then I'm going to iron it down. I've placed the hoop back on the embroidery machine, and now it's going to stitch the tack down and the satin stitches for the top applique. Okay guys, the shirt is finished, and I think that the design came out pretty cool. It's neat. I love the colors on this t-shirt. So tell me, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. All right guys, that's all for now. I hope that you're able to follow along with my process. If you like this video and would like to see more, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will respond back. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.